fam, I want to say thank you for the 200 subscribers. Hopefully the number don't move, because I noticed a couple people been subscribing and unsubscribing. Like the little couple of numbers before 200. It kept going from 198, but we got 200. I got something coming up for y'all if the numbers stay that way, because I want to do something every time I hit another 100. I don't have much, but I definitely want to do something. So I'm gonna be watching the numbers. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching the numbers. If it go back to 199. Okay, anyway. It's been a hard week. Found these questions online that I thought would be interesting to ask, so I said let me do a video. Anyway, questions you shouldn't ask in a relationship. Okay, first one, I picked 5 questions offline, and okay, so here we go. Am I better than your ex? Don't ever ask that in a relationship. Don't ever ask that. Of course you are. You're you, and there's nobody who can replace you. You ask that, it screams insecurity, and you can't even really trust people with your insecurity. I don't think I've ever said nothing specifically like that to anybody, and if I did, maybe in my younger years, but not specifically that. I probably would say like, you want to be back with your ex, because niggas be on some fake shit. Niggas be on some like just funny vibes, like go back to the bitch. I ain't never wanted to hold nobody, but I don't think I ever asked that specific question. But don't ask, am I better than your ex? It's screaming insecurity. He's with you or she's with you, so I mean, home should be where the heart is. Don't ask them that. And if you feel like they're not treating you like you're worthy, then that's a conversation. Like, look, I'm not getting the treatment like I'm worthy, and I'd rather just be friends. Like, don't let nobody, you say that and then they play a manipulation game on you. Or if you do get in the hold of a narcissist, whether it's a male or female, they would use that to be like, well, my ex did this, well, my ex did that. And they will use it strategically in a way to make you feel like you gotta live up to an unreachable standard, when they're using it as a ploy to keep manipulating you. Don't ask them that. Don't ask them that, because at the end of the day, they with you. If you don't like the way it feels to be with them, if they're not treating you good enough, then you gotta know better to walk away. Period. Second one. Do you think I'm ugly? Are you kidding me? Don't ask nobody that. If the person is with you, they mean they should be loving you for you, inside and out, and everybody is beautiful in their own way. So it's kind of not even a real question. And I'm not gonna lie, there are people you can trust with your insecurities that might not never bite back at you or throw it in your face, but you do have them people that is just waiting. They are just waiting for the opportunity to just see your weakness as their strength, which is not a noble way to treat somebody at all. So yeah, and don't ask, do they think you ugly? And if they treat you like you're ugly, you need to move on, because what? You're supposed to be the best thing that ever came into somebody's life in your eyes, period. Because there's nobody like you. There's nobody like me. Don't ask them that. And if they, one more thing, and if they are a real girlfriend or boyfriend and they see you kind of in down spirits, even the baddest bitch getting a down spirits, and even the hottest of man getting a down spirit sometimes, and it has nothing to do with how somebody made them feel, but even if your partner notices that, somebody who truly loves you will be doing things to re-show you. Relationships is like a plant. They constantly need watering from both people. So they will constantly re-show you why you that bitch or why you that nigga. Period. Next one. Why don't you ever fill in the blank? Just don't ask them why you don't ever do anything. Instead, flip it in reverse and be like, babe, I think we should go down to the beach like how we used to, because it really just put our connection vibes at an all-time high. And you know, it was really with the vibes, and we really got to lock in on attention and grown and sexy time, especially if you parents don't get a lot of time out. Like, just put it like that. But when you, especially for females, because this might be a female type of question more so, yeah, because I'm pretty sure I've said this to my man, or exes or whatever. Yeah. Why don't you ever? It already puts their guard right on up, because they like, oh shit, she about to argue. So just try to stage it like, you know what I would love to do? You know what I would love to do, and I love when you do what you do, is when you really just came through with the flowers, surprised me. I was like, that's my man. I was bragging about it for weeks. You know, hype him up. Do it like that, lady. Do it like that. I might know what I'm talking about. I might. I need to take my own advice. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, regret being with me.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Don't ask that. Unless it's in a letter signed with your name and you on your way out the door to leaving him or her. Don't ask that. Because it's like everybody's a life lesson. You ran across that person for some reason. Whether you did what you were supposed to do with that experience or not, the only judgment comes from God. But don't ask somebody, do they regret being with you? You could probably tell and answer that question yourself anyway. And if they did, F them. Be like, I regret being with you too. Shoot. Lastly, because I just wanted a quick little cute video to put up. Well, not. I just wanted a quick little fun video to put up because I haven't posted. Told you it's been a lot going on with my daughter, and it's just a lot, but I wanted to post something. So I want to be active, and I want to try to get my energy back and be happy, because it just be a lot. But my cat is in the background going bananas like he's on something, for real. Anyway, last question, because I only made it 5. Why aren't we married yet? Y'all don't ask that. Don't ask that. Don't ask that. I don't think I've ever asked that in any of my long-term relationships I had. And I didn't have to ask it in this one because I got proposed to fairly quickly. But let's just say my 36-year-old self, if I was in a relationship for a long time, I don't know if I would ask that. I don't know how I would feel. I think I would just take it for what it is and for what it ain't. And honestly, if marriage is something that is non-negotiable for you, that's a conversation you have by date number 10, I would say. You don't want to waste too much time. You want to know that person on the same page. You definitely don't want to date nobody for 4, 5, 6 months and didn't even know that they never want to get married. You are wasting your time. If marriage is non-negotiable for you, find that out early on, so y'all not wasting each other's time. Makes more sense, right? So why aren't we married yet question, I feel like basically will come after a girl or a guy is past their expectation and limit of waiting. That's why I said ask it in the beginning, and then you won't even have to ask why aren't we married yet, unless if they simply told you, I don't want to get married, and don't think in your mind you can change their mind. Maybe you could, maybe you're Houdini, but do you really want to waste your time and stick around and find out? If marriage is non-negotiable for you, and you do ask this question from the beginning, and they tell you they do not want to get married, cut your losses. Why would you spend your time thinking that you can make someone change their mind? And even if they end up getting married, it just might not be to you. And that's okay, because that's not your person. Find out early on, then you won't have to ask this question. Because usually this question is asked around a time of waiting that is past the time that the person originally wanted to wait. And they possibly didn't ask them in the beginning, or either they asked them in the beginning and they felt they could change their mind. Well, anyway, that's just how I see it. That's my opinion. If you take my advice, if you want to comment, if you want to chat in the comments about it, go right ahead. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to add anything on to what I said. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, Stephanie.